You might have missed a page of this, but we're going to start right where we left off. We're
Yeah,
not starting.
I didn't actually put that in the page. That's why I miss it every time. That's why I knew that you're doing. You
And I was going to write myself a note and tape it fast to the computer, and I didn't. So
you're gonna
well, no. Yeah, I keep reminding you and forget myself. Okay, what do we do? The Circadians, what do we do? We create event-driven, outcome-oriented business building platforms, broadcast websites, content training, programs, and more. But mostly we operate in a guru-free zone, getting stuff done. We welcome the opportunity to elaborate on that. And I think Stan might be able to put some links down there as we go, or Lindsay can, as to how to get in touch with the Circadians to learn more. The rules of Blab. Well, actually, Blab doesn't have any rules, but the Blab team has created some agreements they would like the community to go by, so pay attention. Respect each other. Honor the viewer's time. Let others talk. Don't be an awful person to be around. Argue the point, not the person. The host sets the rules to the party unless they conflict with these rules. Now, if you don't understand that, go back to the top and read rule number 1 where it says respect each other, and that's probably one of the most important ones. Let me get my pages unstuck here. Now, there's a lot of people who we gathered this information from, and we want to thank them. And if Stan could put the link into these pages that you can download and go over it, and then you'll have them when we go over this every day. But there's people like Roxanne Davenport, Mia Voss, Subi Zimmerman. There's a whole list on these pages. And there's a couple that we added. That one guy came in last week, Roy Montero, that did a really great job of helping us out here. But we want to give props to all those people. Eileen Smith is another one that I just forgot, but she has a lot of stuff on Blab, and she's been on it from the beginning. Okay, getting started. Over on the left side, you'll see a little blue bird. You click on that, and then you'll see a dialog box. Now, when you click on the post tweet, you will be sending a tweet to everyone that follows you on Twitter. It notifies them that you are in a Blab, and this is a great way to increase the number of people watching your Blab. So if everybody wants to do that now, you can click on Tell a Little Bird. Giving props. The next thing to do is click on any of the people in the square. See the little bubbles with your profile picture in it? Those are called props. People give the blabbers props when they say things they like or agree with. Now would be a good time to give the host some props. It's simply a nice gesture. And I like when people like me, so just keep them coming. That's okay. I don't get to find them anywhere else or keep them afterwards because they disappear. But for these 25 minutes, it's a good thing for me. Props don't accumulate on a profile. At the end of the Blab, they're discarded, but still nice gesture. Okay, your Blab profile. Your Blab profile matches your Twitter profile, but it doesn't have to. You can change it to better suit your message you want to convey on Blab if that's what you want to do. Blabbers roll over each other's profiles to find out about them. Sometimes the decision to follow is made on that information. Here's how you change it. In the upper right-hand side of the page is your profile picture. Roll over it and a drop-down menu will appear. Don't click on profile, the profile link that's up there. If you do, it's going to take you out of the Blab. This will cause you to be taken out if you are a participant. And that's not a good thing because then you'll have to try and get back in again. We don't want to lose you. Stick with us, okay? However, you can edit your profile while in a Blab. Click on your profile at the top of the right, go down to settings. You will see the fields in your name, email address, and bio. The information in the bio field is what is displayed when someone rolls over your profile picture. The change is immediate, and you can change it while you're in a Blab. There's also a line that says image with a clickable button that says choose file. The image you use here does not have to match your Twitter profile. This allows you to change it. Now, me, myself, I kind of like to keep the same image on all my profiles. That way, when people look for me, they see, okay, yeah, that's the guy that was on Blab. I see him on Twitter and I see him here. And I'm just all over the place. So just look for my picture.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a point here just so that to confirm this. If you look at Ron's image, you'll see that it says the Circadians, and it says at the Circadians, because as a team, we're working on how to present these as a team with other people being able to help. Like yesterday, those that were around know that my dog passed yesterday morning about 9:20, and so I needed somebody to step in and be able to help. And so what Ron is in as the Circadians, but his picture, he changed the picture under the settings so that his picture would be there. And so that's all. That I just wanted to point out that is exactly what he's talking about in this particular area. And that, Ron, you're doing a great job, man. And if you want to follow him, if you want to click and follow the Circadians, that's great. But if you want to follow Ron, we're going to put the URL to Ron down here in a little bit later, because I know the team. I know there's a bunch of people there waiting for that little button to push that.
Okay, let's get back to your settings. You can turn on desktop and iOS notifications from this page. Right under the text email are selection boxes. The selection boxes are where you decide what kind of notifications you will receive. Each one should be self-explanatory. Other neat things under your profile page. Your profile shows the number of days you've been on Blab. If you've already hosted some Blabs, they will be viewable on your page under replay. You can see a list of your followers and whom you are following on your profile page. If you look at your followers' profiles, you can see if they follow you back and that the follow is mutual. You can't see if the follow is mutual from the following list. Now, how can you participate in a Blab? Each Blab can have 4 blabbers, including the host. The host sits in the top left square, but not always. I've seen some Blabs where the host was over in the top right. So you'll find out who the host is. They'll let you know. The host determines how many seats will be open. They also decide if there will be rotating blabbers. The comment stream, that's on the right-hand side. You will see a comment stream. Simply type your comment into the Say Something Cool box and hit enter. Your comment will be added to the stream. In mobile, it's below the video. If you have a question, let me see if I have this right in hand here.
Yeah, the guy who usually holds that up is busy.
It's me. You know, I usually hold this up, but I'll try and do multitasking. Look, when it comes to multitasking, my idea of multitasking is turning on the kitchen faucet and hitting the button or the switch for the garbage disposal. That's as much multitasking as I can do at one time. But there, you type the slash, the Q, a space, type your question, hit enter, and your question will be highlighted in gray. And that way the host gets attention that you have a question. Now, I'm probably not going to see too much of that. So I'm hoping somebody else that's in the boxes here takes care of that for me, because I'm just getting used to this. But, and if we don't answer them, don't feel bad, because your question might have the answer on page 11 and I might be on page 4. But if you give me a chance, I'll catch up to you. And if I don't answer it while I'm going through this, then just put it at the end and we'll see to it that you get an answer somehow or another. If you have a question, I just went over that. Rolling your mouse over a name in the comment stream, you will notice a light gray star and a reply arrow. I have been informed that some of those things have changed maybe, but maybe this is still the same. Clicking the reply arrow will insert the username in the comment area so that you can write the rest of your message directly to them. And that's kind of handy, because if you try to type in their name, comments are going by lickety split and it's hard to keep up with it. But if you click that reply arrow, it puts their name and their at name in there, and you can just type your message and it goes right to them, and you continue on watching the Blab and getting the information. If you click on the star, you will be favoriting that comment. So if the people made a comment you like, click on the star, and that gives them props in the comment stream that you like what they're doing. Joining the Blab is very easy to do. Simply click join in the open seat. If the host accepts, you will join the others on screen. What about following? While blabbing, you will have the opportunity to meet and collaborate with people from all over the world. You may want to follow some of these people to find out when they are in a blab and active within the community. There are several ways to do that within Blab. Since we are working with just the interface within Blab, here are a few ways that you can find people to follow. The people in the frames. In the top of each frame, you'll see a small bar with the blabber's name. You will also see their username and picture. There are two actionable things you can do here. Click on their name or username. Excuse me. When you click on their username, you will be presented with their profile and their info. From there, you can decide if you want to follow them. You can also see if they are following you. Sometimes it's happened to me where I click on a person's picture, I don't know, and they're already following me. So I'm going to follow them back. Who is viewing a blab? Profile pictures of blab viewers are across the top. If you look across the top, you'll see the picture of people who are watching this. If you click on their image, you will be presented with their profile info. As before, you can read their bio or follow them. Now, I know we got a late start, and I read through that real quick, and we got done on time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Stan or Lindsay if they have anything that they want to mention, and let's see if we can, if somebody wants to join us in the seat also. Stan, you have anything to add?
Well, there was someone that asked a question about a phone, and I'm still getting an echo when I talk, so I'm not quite
That's
sure.
okay. We can understand you. That's fine.
But somebody asked about changing that image from the phone. I haven't tried that yet, so I'll probably join from the phone today and see if I can get to that. Well, there was the person that actually asked that. By the way, there are some real superstars in here. Eileen is like one of them. She has a thing in the morning. If you don't watch that, you know, I'm not, as my group, the community Circadians know, I'm not a big person about fear of missing out. You know, if you miss something, you just miss it. It'll come back around. But her thing she does in the mornings is really, really good. The person that asked that, Joe Weber. Joe Weber said he can't change his egg from his phone. So he's talking about changing that image. And I just simply haven't tried it. But I will. A little bit later. I'm going to quit echoing. Other than echo the phones of everybody watching this. And that is it. You just did great, man. You just got right through it. That was really good. I'm really. That's just great. And we're going to give you my big old circadian there. And I'm going to get out. If anybody wants to join,
I'm going to bring my name.
Do you have a URL for that, Alan? There she is.
Hi.
Good morning, Eileen.
Oh, yeah, that's you, Stan. Can you mute yourself?
Okay, did the echo stop now?
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, when he cures his echo, we can't hear him at all. So,
Well, that's like Martha Stewart says, that's a good thing. Hi, Eileen. Great to see you.
Hi.
Maybe you can answer some of those questions.
We still have the echo, but hi.
good morning.
I don't think it's me.
No,
Lindsay, can you just try?
yes, I'm talking now. You are not echoing for me. Am I echoing?
No.
Okay, and Ron is not echoing, so it was a Stan the man.
No, I heard the echo. I still hear
I
it.
still hear it. I still hear it. So someone else. Okay, I'm going to pop out.
Don't pop out. Stay with us.
I'm right here, though. I'm just going to see if it's me.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm on the phone.
Okay, Ron, have you turned your sound off, Ron?
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what's happening with the echo. It's still there, I think.
Yeah, I'm hearing a bit from you.
I don't know what I'm going to have. To try next time.
Yeah, Roxanne says everyone echoes, so maybe this will be a new Blab sensation.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, Stan.
Stan, we can't hear you. Nope, you're not muted. That I see, but you're not coming across with your voice. Okay. No, I clear the echo. You know, we're coming up on 25 minutes. Eileen wants me to try and refresh. I'm going to refresh and see what happens.
Oh my. In case anyone is just now joining us, we are having a few technical difficulties, and now our host is back.
Is that better? No, I still hear the echo.
It's not too distracting, Ron.
We'll figure that out for next time.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I know it's disturbing for people to listen to. Let me let Stan back.
I know this must be terribly frustrating for Stan because he can't hear.
Sheila, do you hear an echo?
I do, and I just came in to see if I It's with everybody that comes in. I'm going to say it's the platform.
I don't hear an echo from you, Sheila.
You don't?
No.
Stan, we don't hear you at all. Nothing.
That's very interesting. I hear the echo.
Okay. It seems sporadic.
Yeah.
Some people do, some people don't, and sometimes the people who hear it then don't hear it.
Yeah. Now, Lindsay, you're not echoing at all when you talk.
Yeah, Lindsay's fine. I'm
Lindsay
going to go up in the top here. Let me try Stan again. Still nothing, Stan.
Hello.
Have you tried muting yourself?
Oh, that's
I am like.
That's
I am
right.
Have you tried? So I know. So at least we know that it wasn't my stuff. Echo. Try muting yourself.
No, we still hear the echo.
When you yourself.
Everybody's got an echo. No matter who's talking, we all have an echo.
Okay, I'm not hearing an echo right now from anybody.
I'm hearing an echo.
From me?
Yeah. No.
Do you hear what from me?
Hello. See, I do not hear when I mute Ron. No, I do get one. I just got one.
Yeah, Lindsay's the only one that sounds better. I don't know why. He must live good.
Well, let me put it this way, Ron. I'm not gonna say it's your fault. I'm just gonna blame it on you.
No, that's okay. I got broad shoulders. I can take it. I think.
Hey, Stan, this is interesting. Sorry, I'm talking over Ron. This is interesting. I have Ron and Lindsay muted, and I don't hear the echo anymore. Do you hear me echoing?
Ron and Lindsay. I've got them muted. I do not hear an echo.
I do not hear an echo either. So we've eliminated. You and I are not echoing, but Ron and Lindsay are muted from inside the platform. Now let's both unmute Lindsay.
Hello, test.
All right, now I'm unmuted.
Do you hear an echo?
I do not hear an echo.
I hear myself echoing. Stay and speak.
Hello. Hello. I hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, so mute yourself again.
I've muted Lindsay, and I do not hear an echo.
Yeah, I've muted Lindsay, and I don't hear an echo.
All right,
Are you muted? Shake your head up and down, or yes. Are you muted, Lindsay?
no, he's not from his side.
Yeah, but we did it.
All right, so here's what I want to do. I want to unmute him and then mute yourself. All right.
Okay, I'm getting ready to mute.
Do
Okay.
you hear an echo?
Now we hear an echo.
Do you hear
Now
an
mute
echo?
yourself.
I do not hear an echo.
Yep. Ron, unmute yourself.
I am unmuted.
Don't hear an echo.
Well, yeah, I've got him muted though. Hello, Ron.
Yes.
Speak.
I'm talking.
Echo.
Yeah, echo just a little bit. So apparently, if you're on the right-hand side of the screen, you're cool. If you're on the left-hand side of the screen, they feel like they got to repeat everything you say. Something along those lines is what I'm getting.
You know what it is, Dan? The right side of the screen is the southern side, and we're paying for it on the left side.
Now, it's so great. You could just mute somebody and not have to listen to them.
Stan, did you say from help?
Restart Chrome, Lindsay.
I'm going to do that.
Drop out first.
You know, if I mute Lindsay, the echo stops for everybody. And if somebody mutes me, the echo stops for everybody. It seems like when we're all open, the echo,
Yeah, see, I don't get an echo from you.
I don't hear an echo.
It had to have been coming from Lindsay. It had to have been coming from him some way.
Yeah. Here comes Sally.
I'm going to bring Eileen in and see what happens.
I hate to say it, but Lindsay was a troublemaker. Oh, no offense, Lindsay. I'm just kidding.
Poor Lindsay.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to add a little thing that we noticed this morning. And Stan was there, but I know he probably didn't get a chance to update the notes yet. But I will fill you in on the new update. Ron, you probably noticed, but for the host now, when you look over at the top of the chat room, you'll see that you also have the option to sort the regular chat from mentions of you and also questions.
I don't see that.
Right next to your profile.
Okay. Yeah, I see the comments. I see questions.
Click on the Q and at me. And now you see there are all the questions and all the times that people have replied to the Circadians is now in a separate view.
Oh,
and I thought that was really nice. Now, another thing that happened. Oh, hi, Sheila. Bye, Sheila. Another thing that happened for the first time today, for me, maybe they did this last night, though. I don't know. But at the end, I'm able, instead of just seeing watch replay, I also have the option to upload to YouTube. So I could upload to YouTube directly from that replay screen, which is a brand new update. I didn't even know they were planning on doing that.
I was going to tell you something about that. Is at the end of that blab, and I should have taken a screenshot of it. I had an option to upload to YouTube. So even the viewers have the option too?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. And I don't have a problem with that because what someone needs to do if they don't want that is they just need to quickly go and turn that option off. Because, you can turn your replays off. But I don't know, maybe Blab may want to think about not letting everybody upload to YouTube.
I'm going to try bringing Lindsay in again and see what happens.
But in a way, it really doesn't matter because if somebody uploads to YouTube, they're still uploading your content. So what's wrong? I mean, I don't see the big deal, but some other people may.
Right. That's the first thing I looked at and went, So that means I can upload somebody else's content
Mhm.
to my YouTube page.
Mhm.
But when I hit refresh, just so you know, when I hit refresh and then went back and listened to it,
Mhm.
watch it, I couldn't do it.
It would
couldn't.
away. Okay. So maybe that was just a temporary. And
And
Lindsay,
another
sorry,
thing I
honey.
will
I
tell
didn't
you-
mean to. I didn't mean to offend Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay.
Hey,
You
Lindsay.
did not
How you
offend me
doing?
at all.
I just had to make a little
You couldn't
jokey joke.
offend me if you tried, Miss Eileen.
I will tell you this, Eileen. I wanted to make sure that like I'll update this thing every now and then, but really our goal for our group is to do a 10 o'clock basic stuff. Let's get through this basic
Mhm.
stuff. And then, you know, the things that change, you guys keep up with all that and come in and keep us informed. And we just love you to death for it.
Thank you.
But that's really what we're going to do. Because some of it you just can't cover all of it. You know,
Yeah,
because
you can.
you got those echo people that you have to deal with. Wink, wink,
Okay.
nudge, nudge, Lindsay.
Okay, guys, I got to get back to work.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Eileen. Appreciate it. We all
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Nina was here, we'd be getting the cutoff sign.
Actually, we're 3 minutes past the cutoff zone.
All right. If one thing that we're going to ask you to do is if you like what just happened, in spite of the echoes, is to go to this link down here, and that'll bring you up to where you can review and say you like this, you know, you like the services or the blab or the session that we did here, and that would be appreciated if you do that. And I'm going to say again, Ron, you did great, man.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
You did great.
Well, all I have to do is get on the next time a little easier, but we'll make it.
The first time is always the hardest. Or it's beginner's luck, and then the next time it's terrible. Then after that, you kind of.
Oh, yeah. We'll get there. It's a lot of fun. I appreciate the opportunity.
us.
You know what? I think we better cut it off before we get in trouble from everybody.
You're still recording.
I'll turn off the recorder.